Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crandall University for today's volleyball matchup featuring the Holland Hurricanes and your Crandall Chargers. Now, if I ask you, would please rise and if able to remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Officials for today's match are Stefan Nande, Hubert Jaye, and on the lines are Chris Floret, Aaron Carmichael. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the starting lineup for the visiting team, the Holland Hurricanes. Number 1, Jenna O'Neill. Number 5, Charlotte Redacker. Number 8, Ella Hickey. Number 9, Mason Bobby. Number 12, Katia Barberava. And the libero, McKenna Marvel and Sam Richardson.
gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Crandall live stream matchup volleyball. First time we're broadcasting live with an announcer today, as we have the visiting Holland Hurricanes taking on your Crandall Chargers. If you weren't able to catch it earlier, we'll quickly run through starting lineup for Hurricanes. We had Jenna O'Neill, Charlotte Sweetapple, Ella Hickey, Mason Babby, Katia Bernabera, and Morgan White. The two liberos being McKenna Marble and Sam Richardson. His hitting error puts the Hurricanes up 1-0. At the line, serving now Ella Hickey. Gracie Ando with the hit, unable to corral it, and that's a point Chargers. After that kill, Ando now going to the line to serve.
On the serve, number 60, Gracie Ando.
Ando's serve comes over, handled nicely there by Holland as they set it back up. Hit from the middle, but picked up by the Chargers. Janelle Blanchette trying to go cross court, picked back up by the Hurricanes. As we have Janelle Blanchette and Haley Legacy getting a block on it. Backcourt tip does not work for the Hurricanes. That's Jenna O'Neill with the hitting error. Your starting lineup for the Chargers included Hannah Druart, Amy LeBlanc setting, Janelle Blanchette, Haley Legacy, Brianna Rancourt, Gracie Ando, and featuring Sarah Melifont taking over duties as the libero. Another miscommunication there by the Hurricanes. Sarah Melifont taking over duties for libero. Makes natural sense. If you take a look at their statistics, it's been nearly 4-1 receptions. Sarah has been able to take over the backcourt on receiving there. It's been very noticeable since Amy has taken back over setting duties. There's been a bit of a gap, and Sarah's filling that nicely as Hurricanes get the ball deep into the corner. Morgan White now serving for the Canes. Big serve right into the net there. You'll see Haley Legacy coming up for the Chargers. So now going through rotation, Brianna Rancourt coming up into the front court. We have Rancourt, Blanchette, and Druart at the net for the Chargers. As that's an ace for Legacy. Legacy's got quite a few of those, being able to just find the locations where the defenders are unable to get into good position for it. And that's the double-edged sword you get with serving from the Chargers. Lots of aces, sadly quite a few service errors as well. It's 125 aces to 176 errors on the season. Not a number you want to see, but the aces we will take. As Canes put it into play. Big hit by Blanchette, unable to get digged out there, as that's another kill on her tally. And a Druart set to serve for the Chargers. Jenna O'Neill going high over the net, getting that one. Sweetapple to the line to serve. Picked up by Ando. The hit by Druart. Out. Saying that Druart came across the attack line. Backcourt hit on that. You need to make sure that your plant foot is behind the attack line. You can land wherever you want, but you can't take off from in front of that line. Blanchette with the tip gets brought up by the Canes, but it hits the pole, and antenna is touched. Point Chargers. serving Janelle Blanchette for the Chargers. Big serve hits the net. Kings tried to get a hands on it. That was number 8, Ella Hickey. Gets hands on it, but unable to put it anywhere for her team to get the second touch. That would be considered another ace for the Chargers. Blanchette puts it into the net. Second-year outside hitter from 9 Mile Creek, Prince Edward Island, O'Neill to serve. Received by Melafont. A fairly soft, almost behind her hit coming from Rancourt is met at the net by the Canes. That one goes down into the net. Rancourt coming to the line to serve.
On the serve, number 13, Brianna Rancourt.
Yeah, front court hands. Amy setting at the front. Legacy and Andow also at the net. Good pickup dig there by Blanchette. Ball was on the opposite side of the court. No one quite reacted in time for that. That ball too far away. By the time help was called for, everyone was flat-footed. Coming to the line, Katia Carnabera. She comes all the way from New South Wales, Australia, third-year player for the Canes. Dewart making sure this time not to leave her feet above the tack line, as that's met at the net by Legacy and LeBlanc. LeBlanc touches the ground almost every time she goes up for the block. Not the biggest frame, but she gets up vertical for those. That ball gets... Blanchette gets her hands on it, but it goes out of bounds. Tied at 9s. Up by Drouart. Free ball over by Andow. Tip of the net. Drouart had to go for it. Unable to corral that ball. Barnabas continues serving. Dewart, second thought on that one, unable to pull her hands out of the way just in time, so that's tipped out of bounds. Elefant gets the reception. Tip over a Legacy, gets brought back. Ando goes with a swing down the line. Blanchette with a dig. The backcourt hit by Blanchette into the net. This float serve right to the middle there. Blanchette picks it up. Andow with a tip down the line, finds the soft spot. Point Chargers. Really want to make sure that they got out of that rotation. Baron Abbott in the backcourt seemed to be doing well off the serve. Now we have Amy LeBlanc serving for the Chargers. That's Morgan White with the kill into the Chargers' hands and down. Hickey set to serve for the Hurricanes. Drouart with the first touch, brought back in by Blanchette. Drouart over the head, brings it back in. Big kill there by the middle, Babby. Shot has a big swing on it. Kane's control to the outside, off the side of the hands there by White. Unable to get it back over the net. And down now serving.
Chargers, number 16, Gracie Under.
That's an ace for Andel. Hurricanes unable to control that one as it goes off the roof. The rafters are fairly shallow in the Crandall roof. You see a lot of balls, especially early in the match, as the Chargers can catch the teams unaware how high it is. The ball goes up into play there. You can just feel the air sink out of the gym as everyone takes a big breath watching to see if it's going to hit a rafter as that one gets tipped out of bounds by the Chargers. White serving for Holland. Big jump spin serve there. Controlled by Blanchette. Amy at the net. Just dumped over by Legacy. Gerard with the hit. Canes still have it. Farm digs one up to the middle. Rolls over the net by Legacy. Ball continues. What a rally. Finally. As the Canes sneak one there. Malafont trying to squeeze forward to cover, play at the net, and it just sneaks in behind in the soft spot. Duart from the middle gets blocked. Chargers keep it in play. Blanchette cross court. That's Sweet Apple going cross court, getting it just in front of the defenders. Crandall's going to take their first time out of the match.
Timeout, Crandall Chargers.
As called by head coach Colin Cook. Trying to make sure that the Hurricanes don't jump out to too much momentum here. Last time these two teams met was back in November 20th at Holland College. It was a 3-1 win by Holland. Crandall kept it pretty competitive. First set 14-25. Chargers took the second one 25-22. Third set going 24-26 in favor of Holland before Holland finally took the Chargers out 25-18 in the fourth set there. Coming out of the timeout, Morgan White still at the line serving for the Hurricanes. That's White with the big jumping spin serve. A lot of power in that 5'9" frame from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Another rocket, this time brought down by Andel. Blanchette goes. Hurricanes looked like they had the block on it, but it was into the net. That's 4 touches for the Chargers. So Hurricanes are up 19-12 in the first set. Good pick up there by Melifont. Blanchette picks up that business, puts it deep down into the corner. Legacy at the line set to serve. There's a substitution on Holland's side. That's Claire Barkhouse coming in. Barkhouse taking over for Katia Barabara. Oh, correction, that was my mistake. She was taking over for Morgan White. Mason Davey with the serve. Rancourt met at the net. The Hurricanes turn that one back on the Chargers. Nowhere for that one to go. As Colin Cook takes his second time out of the set. Hurricanes up 21-13 in the first.
Chargers get a kill or get points, call who does that. Okay, so just as the basketball, who touched the last thing? Exactly. Just the names who touched the last ball, right? Yep. Focus on ours first. If we can get theirs, great.
All right, coming out that timeout. Babby still on the line, serving for the Hurricanes. Puts that one into Andow. LeBlanc gets it. Third ball goes straight up vertical for Drouart. Font picks that one up. Blanchette met at the net. And right back to Blanchette. Hurricanes saw that one coming. They recovered her well. Only option was to go cross court and went just a little bit too wide. As Drouart gets that one over with a nice 3-ball recovery. And Corin Blanchette at the net. Don't get clean hands on that one as it comes down on the Chargers side. Officials making sure that the antenna are on straight. Rancourt having to make a couple adjustments there. Rancourt gets blocked at the net. Bobbled there by the Chargers, get it over, free ball. Backcourt hit by the Hurricanes, tipped at the net. Ando gets the dig. Janelle Blanchette gets it off the hands of the Hurricane blockers and down. That'll save the Chargers for this set. Single point away. Chargers need to really work hard on that one. Drouart at the line to serve. Hurricanes get that one played back in as it's going to be a free ball over the net. Blanchette picks it up. LeBlanc back to Blanchette into the net. Going to end the first set 25-14 in favor of the Holland Hurricanes, as we're going to step away for a few minutes and we will be right back.
Imagine becoming the full version of yourself here. Imagine learning what it takes for a fulfilling career here. Imagine all you can do with a supportive community around you every step of the way. Crandall University offers a wide variety of programs with exciting opportunities outside of the classroom. Whether you're into English, history, psychology, kinesiology, business administration, science, education, at Crandall, we have only one requirement. As long as you commit to succeeding here, our entire community will see to it that you do. Imagine learning from the best faculty members. Imagine developing into your potential surrounded by people that have faith in you. Do you have faith in your future? We certainly do.
Imagine growing into your passion here. Articulate your every dream into a fully realized vision for yourself. Think of everything you can do in this life and go for it. English, history, communication arts, theater, sociology, psychology, religious studies, interdisciplinary studies, and kinesiology, accounting, economics and finance, marketing and management, biology, chemistry, environmental studies. Follow what ignites your sense of purpose and turn it into the best years of your life at Crandall. Visit crandallu.ca to find out more.
All right, here we are, folks, looking to get back in this for the Chargers, heading off the second set. Looks like we're going to go with the same starting lineup that Chargers had in the first set. And then coming on for the Hurricanes, we have number 5, Charlotte Sweetapple. Number 9, Mason Babby. Number 14, Morgan White. Number 1, Jenna O'Neill. Number 8, Ella Hickey. And the libero, McKenna Marble. I believe I saw that the other starter in the second set is going to be Bernabera. Hurricanes start this one off with a tip picked up by Andow. Legacy pushes one down. Hit it picked up by Blanchette in the backcourt. Backcourt hit by Blanchette. Finds right down the middle, right down Broadway. And it's about a foot shy of the baseline. Exactly where you want to play it. Amy LeBlanc at the line to serve. So a big hit going down the line by Charlotte Sweetapple. Tipped by the Chargers as Morgan White. Big spin jump serve to back of the line. Big was the operative word there. She puts a little bit too much mustard on that one. Out of bounds, Chargers point. Gracie Andale now ready to serve it up for the Chargers. Andale gets it right at the base of O'Neal. O'Neal unable to get down low enough in front of that one, as that is going to be a reception error and an ace for Andale. This one picked up by the Barrow. Quick tip by the middle of the Hurricanes. Blanchette on the side goes with a roll. Looked like the second official was calling for over the net play, but play continued for his hit down point for the Hurricanes. There's wave that over the net was waved off by R1 Stefan Nadeau. And with the reception over to Blanchette, met at the net. Kerfuffle there for the Hurricanes. As it falls down, Legacy set to serve for the Chargers. Chargers are up 4-2. Legacy with 32 aces so far on the season. She is leading the team. She has 4 more than anyone else. Sweet Apple to the line. Picked up by Andale. Malafont has to go on a bit of a jaunt to get that one back. Malafont with a bit of a hook hit there, just out of bounds, just a little long. Blanchette has one, it goes almost right through the uprights. Blanchette hits over the net, uncontrollable there. That's another kill from Janelle Blanchette. Girouard set to serve for the Chargers. And hits it right down to the base of O'Neal. Backcourt hit by Girouard off the hands and in on the Hurricane side. That had most of the Canes fooled there. Looks like LeBlanc was going to send it to the far side, but just at the last second, send it over to the backcourt behind her to Girouard. Goes long on her serve. O'Neal now ready for the Hurricanes. Picked up by Malafont. Over to Blanchette, big hit out of bounds, no tips on that one. Canes ball. Girouard gets touched to that one. Goes flying out of bounds. As that brings the lead back to the Hurricanes, up 7-6 over the Chargers in the second set. O'Neal hits one into the net. Blanchette ready to serve for the Chargers. Blanchette hits a big heater over the net. As Morgan White hits one off the hands of Amy LeBlanc. Holland Hurricane substitution. We have number 3. Nia Utrosa coming up. Coming from Brooklyn, Ontario. Coming in on the net. Kennedy serves it. Gracie Ando, the hit on it. Uncontrollable. O'Neal bounces it off of the upright. Rancourt serving for the Chargers. Rancourt has really been developing well over the season. First year for the Chargers, first year in the ACAA, came in and was not fully expecting to be taking over a starting role, but with just the turnover in roster, seen more and more playing time, is really starting to come into her own, getting big vertical at the net. Duarte controls that serve. Blanchette on the move, hits that one. So Hurricanes pick it up. Blocked by Legacy, out of bounds. As Ella Hickey serving for the Hurricanes. That one goes long. Close call. Good communication between Blanchette and Duarte. LeBlanc set to serve.
Serving for the Crandall Strikers, number 2, baby, LeBlanc.
LeBlanc serves that one deep. As we have a lift call on Hickey. Blanchette from the backcourt, rubs off the top of the net. Canes have a big swing. Blanchette moved out of the way, not quite in position to have played it even if she tried. The ball lands inbounds. Morgan White set to serve. Ball had a bit of extra spin there, Blanchette motioning. Couldn't quite see where that one was coming. It hit just off the top of her hands and straight down. Alphonse gets that one. Zandow pushes it into the middle. Blanchette hits one out of bounds. Duarte on the far side. Duarte tries to get a hand on it, but ball too far in front of her. Gets a fist on it. 4 touches on the Chargers. Colin Cooks can take a timeout here. The Hurricanes are up 14-10.
Time out for the Crandall Chargers.
As coming out of the timeout, Morgan White to the line serving. She is leading the ACAA with 1.2 service aces per set. Legacy tip ball over. That hit digged up by Blanchette. Back to Legacy. Not in the position she was looking for. Service aces per set. Morgan White sitting on 54 aces on the season. That one goes to Blanchette. Legacy has to just get a free ball over the net. Hurricanes hit it. Blanchette back in the court, digs it up. Set to Drouart. Play continues. Canes pick it up. Chargers going to get a free ball after that one. LeBlanc to Legacy off the hands of the Hurricanes. Backcourt hit by White. Too much for Blanchette to take in. Just dribbles over the net. Malafont able to pick that one up as Andow goes with a cross-court hit. O'Neal right into the face of LeBlanc, nowhere to go for it. As the Canes are on quite the run here. Up 17-10 in the second set. Here comes the serve. Trying to go cross court, a little bit too low into the middle of the net. Chargers going to try to cut this lead down to Andow serving.
Serving for Crandall Chargers, number 16, Gracie Andow.
Gracie Andow gets that one just over the net as the Hurricanes pick it up. O'Neal with the ball. Blaying the first touch. Malafont sets it up for Blanchette, who finds the backcourt, and that's in. First touch, tipped back at the net. Legacy says, not today, no thank you. Another battle up there at the net. A third battle at the net as there's a total scramble. Probably double touch on Amy LeBlanc there. Difficult to see from my perspective. May have been on Drouart. Camera angle is slightly better than the broadcasting angle. Broadcaster just a few feet to the right of where the camera is positioned. As Legacy is going to come to the line serving for the Chargers. White hits that one, tipped at the net, out of bounds by the Chargers. Sweet Apple serving for the Hurricanes. Chargers flat across the backcourt. Into Blanchette. Blank sets it up for Rancourt. Unable to get a big swing on that one. Calling double touch Rancourt. Apple serves that one into the net. Drouart, the back line, serving for the Chargers. That one into the net. Have a substitution coming for the Canes. Kira Benson coming in for Jenna O'Neal. Benson will go straight to the line serving. Serves that one straight to Malafont. Blanchette with a cross-court hit. Richardson able to get a hand on it, puts it into play. Second touch, not good though, as Hurricanes tip that one out of bounds. Blanchette set to serve after that kill. Floater just a few inches long. Baranaba in the backcourt, ready to serve it up for the Canes. Off the hands of Blanchette. Baranaba right back to it. Big hit. Ando has to really lay out to try and get that one. Sends it backwards instead of forwards. As the Canes are within one of taking the second set. Floats it towards Ando, gets her hands on it. Hit over by the middle, Rancourt. Blang with a quick hands on it. Baranaba goes, thought she got the pancake. R1 calling a lift on it. They've really been looking for that one. Flat hand up or down. They do not want to see any movement from that arm. It needs to be perfectly flat against the ground. If you even move your shoulder one bit, they are calling that a lift this season. Seems to be a point of focus across the league. As Rancourt puts in the play. Kill coming down from Utrosa. As Holland's going to take the second set, 25-16 to improve this score. 2-0 over the Chargers. So we're going to step away.
Imagine your next important move here. All you need is a little bit of faith in your future and the right program for you to reach your goals. Full-time, part-time as you keep working. We have it all. It's about your success and your next move. Master of Education, Master of Management, online and international. Master of Organizational Management and the Master of Organizational Management International Pathway are all accessible at Crandall. Start thinking about the rest of your life and make it happen right here. Visit crandallu.ca to find out more.
Imagine achieving your goals here. Non-traditional degree completion programs await at Crandall, serving working professionals by allowing flexibility and a comprehensive schedule. Our Bachelor of Arts in Organizational Management and our Bachelor in Organizational Management programs are designed for you to succeed. No need to stop working or to request time off. Learn on your schedule and at your own pace. Imagine surpassing yourself here. Visit crandallu.ca to find out more.
Alright fans, as we are back, looking to go into a third set. Chargers trying to make sure that they don't get swept here. And remember to follow along at CU Chargers on Instagram and Twitter for all the up-to-date action. You can also go online, crandallchargers.ca, for all the rosters, recaps, schedules, and everything more at crandallchargers.ca. Chargers making a switch here. Amy LeBlanc is the libero. Maurice Luce also on a libero. Both of them look like they'll be playing this set. Zoe Fournier taking over service, or taking over setting, I should say. As the Canes are going to open up the first set here with a serve by Hickey. Hickey sends one over to Drouart. Fournier, far side Melifont. Melifont's first attack of the night. Tips it, down, point, good. Melifont going to come to the line off this one now.
Serving now for the Chargers, Sarah Melifont.
Melifont put some juice on that one right into the libero. Legacy and Blanchette team up, get the block, it doesn't go down. Blanchette into the hands of White. A kill. Melifont puts one in right between the two Canes players. That's an ace for Melifont. Colin Cook looking pretty smart as the Chargers open it up with a 3-0 run already. These adjustments look like they're paying dividends. Chargers coming out with more energy in the third set. Melifont tips one off the net. Legacy comes over and smacks it down. Big kill on the day. LeBlanc calling out the formations of the Hurricanes. You can practically hear it from up in the stands. LeBlanc digs that one up. Blanchette on the near side. Blanchette finds a soft zone and drills the ball down into it. Canes already making a substitution. Bring in Utrosa, number 3, Mira. Coach Craig Hoskins doesn't want to allow the Chargers to get too much momentum here. So that was played over the net. Critical errors by the Hurricanes, giving Chargers more leg room in this one. Melifont puts one in. Another ace for Melifont as the Chargers open it up 6-0. What a run they're having. And obviously, timeout being called by Craig Hoskins. Chargers giving up the first two sets. They're willing to bend but not break as they come out firing in the third set, 7-0. Chargers volleyball will be back in action next Saturday afternoon. That will be February the 4th as they host the Mount at 2 p.m. If you can't make it out to Crandall University to watch the game, as always, we will broadcast the games. Hopefully, we do have enough staff who can continue to do broadcasting for it. I know it adds quite the value for fans at home. On the scoreboard earlier this afternoon, men's and women's basketball were in action at home. Yes, it's been a triple header here at Crandall University, hosting UNBSJ Seawolves in basketball. Men and women sweeping the Seawolves, hoping to make it a 3-0 game, a 3-0 day for the Chargers at home. As Melifont puts one in play, big. Drouart puts a swing on it. Blanchette and Legacy get the block. Just finds the inside of the paint. That's good. Melifont deep, straight to the libero. Outside hit, and is out. No, in. Line judge calling it in. If there was anyone in this gym not wearing a blue official shirt or having some maroon from the Hurricanes that thought that was in, I would be shocked. Though the run had to end at some point as we have White serving. Fournier feeds it to Legacy, gets digged up by the Canes. O'Neal hits it. Blanchette unable to control as it bounces off the roof. White with a big spin, jump and serve. LeBlanc unable to control and corral that one. That's another ace for White. White getting awfully close with those right on the line there. Line judges keeping a look on it as Canes going on a 4-point run of their own. Line judge really watching close. Almost as if White heard me as she keeps that one further back. Legacy trying to get a ball, free ball over. Not quite the angle she was having to run to get to that one. In the backcourt receiving for the Chargers, we have Malafont, LeBlanc, and Blanchette. Malafont gets that one. Fournier, in desperation, just puts it up as Legacy tosses it back over for a free ball. Another free ball coming to Chargers' way as LeBlanc gets it up, sends it to Fournier. Another free ball by Blanchette. Backcourt hit by White. Soaked up by Malafont. Blanchette with a roll. Touches the rim. Pardon me. Calling basketball earlier today. Off of the net. Finds the paint, and it's good. Legacy serving for the Chargers.
Number 12, Legacy.
O'Neal hammers that one down. Coming back in, subbing back is Mason Babby. Babby serves that one into the net as Druart coming in to set.
Number 1, Hannah Druart.
Canes keep that one in play. Backcourt hit by White. In desperation trying to get to that one. Blank runs into the official stand. Sweet Apple set to serve now. Sweet Apple softly over the net. A little bit of miscommunication by Fournier and Rancourt where that ball would need to be placed. But they were calling play on the net as it was the Chargers' point. Blanchette set to serve. Blanchette puts some juice on that one. Canes control it. Quick hands. Presses it back over. Fournier finds Blanchette in the backcourt. Again, quick hands. That's 2 back-to-back plays in that rally. Quick hands coming from the Hurricanes. So Neal set to serve. Reception there by LeBlanc. Malafont down the line, finds a gap. And makes the Canes pay for that one. Rancourt coming to serve now for the Chargers. Leslie Blank's gonna swap out for Haley Legacy at the front court. In the front hands, we have Legacy, Malafont, and Fournier. Fournier to Malafont with a tip. Canes keep it. Sweet Apple off the hands of Legacy, and Malafont tipped out of bounds. Baranabo now set to serve. Just tips it off the net there. His Legacy is met by Sweet Apple in the middle. Malafont with a reception. Fournier back to Malafont, goes cross court. Baranabo picks it up. All the way across, and the set too far out for White to get her hands on.
Serving now for the
Zoe
Chargers.
Fournier
Number
at the
10,
line serving for the Chargers.
Zoe Fournier.
Fournier keeps one in, plays it going across to O'Neal. Line judge calls it in. Hickey, ready to serve for the Canes. Soft bounces off the net, out of bounds. Chargers taking just a little bit extra of a second there, but Blanchette just reassuring the team they're on the right pace, keeping things as they're going, as they're up 14-11 in the third set here. Malafont serves it right to the libero. O'Neal cross court, out, no tips on that one, as that's Chargers ball. That one served into the net by the Chargers. White now serving. Blanchette able to control that one. Fournier, quick hands, tipped it over. And the Hurricanes did not see that one coming as it falls right in the middle of the court. Legacy now serving for the Chargers. O'Neal cross court, met by a pair of blockers. Ball went into the net. 4 touches for the Canes. Legacy back to the line. Legacy doesn't get all that one into the net. Babby now serving. Amy LeBlanc has to put her hands up for that one, but gets it. Blanchette tries to put a ball over, met at the net by Barnaby. Fournier behind her to Drouart. Drouart hits into the hands, tipped out of bounds on the Chargers side. Good kill. As Drouart, after that kill, is going to go back and service for the Chargers.
Serving for the Chargers, number 1, Hannah Drouart.
Hannah just turned 19 yesterday, celebrating her birthday. Sweet Apple ready to serve for the Hurricanes. Deception by Blanchette. LeBlanc second touch back to Blanchette. Puts it across court. Kane swallowed up. Kane's a big hit going across court. Jenna O'Neill. As that one ends up going back over in desperation. Malafont with a big dig. Druart backcourt into the net. Kane slowly chipping away at that Chargers lead. So looks like some of the lights are flickering here in the gym. Rancourt, a little off pace. Hurricanes didn't know what to do with that one as they go up for the block. It comes back down right in the hands of the blockers. Bobbling hands as it goes out of bounds. Blanchette at the line serving for the Chargers. Blanchette gets hold of that one. Kane swallowed up, backcourt hit, tipped to the net. Out of bounds off the Chargers' hands. O'Neill serves. LeBlanc picks it up. Malafont met at the net. Keeps it going. Zoe Fournier goes up. Who gets a kill to her name. Big smile, laughs all around. You gotta love it when the setter goes up and gets a swing on one. She's gonna be talking that one up in the change room and amongst her peers for a while. Rancourt serving. Puts one deep. Hurricanes keep it going. Back court. Druart hands to it. Zoe gets just there, but too far out in front of her for Fournier to be able to bring that one back into play. Baranaba now set at the line, ready to serve for the Canes. We have a Chargers substitution. Gracie Andow coming in for Hannah Druart. Grace is going to come in, set up their heels on the back line there, ready to serve from Baranaba. As Malafont gets to that one, LeBlanc with a good second touch as Andow has a free ball over. White, big hit met by Legacy as it gets off Legacy and out of bounds. Officials a little turned around on that one, but it is point for the Hurricanes as we are tied 20-20. That one just gets past Sarah Malafont. We're laughing at that one. Her mind told her one way, her body kind of moved the other way. A little confused on that one. As Canes are up 21-20. Colin Cook for the Chargers takes their first timeout. As we bring you the sponsors, we're thankful for all their support this season. Cook surely going over with his team, making sure that they are on the right page, making sure that they don't give up any free points. Don't want to be giving away any errors or anything silly here to the Canes. Make them earn it. Chargers want to make sure that they can push this all the way to 5 sets at this point now. As Tatia Bernabata has the ball, ready to serve. Ball's up, it's deep. Andau puts hands to it. Riled in by Malafont as Blanchette puts a free ball over. Big hit there, tipped by the Chargers. Malafont going for a hit of her own. Tip at the net. It goes. Baranaba tries to get to it, tries to get the pancake, but just unable to find the spot. That's there. Malafont with a swing there as Zoe Fournier will set up a serve for the Chargers. We're back tied, 21 aside. Fournier puts one in. That's White. Finds the gap there. LeBlanc going too far across court, unable to get to that one in time. It was about a step and a half, and LeBlanc can only move a step point two. That's Hickey serving for the Hurricanes. As Malafont goes for a tip, but is picked up easily by the Barrow. Going to be a free ball over by the Chargers. That one coming straight down by Babby, middle from Lumsden, Saskatoon. Colin Cook still want to make sure no momentum here for the Canes. Canes looking to close it out with just 2 points. Chargers need to make something happen here. Chargers are looking to extend their win streak after sweeping, having their first sweep in program history on the 22nd last Sunday against USTA, the University of St. Anne Dragons, taking that one 3-0. That was the Chargers' second win of the season. One more win on this season, the Chargers will top any record that they had, taking 2 wins last year, hoping to build the program. Relatively new program here at Crandall. Colin Cook doing good things with the women's here. Lots of young players built for the future. But of course, as always, you build for the future, but you still need to win now. Chargers need to make sure that they go and handle business that's in front of them. First order of business, make sure Hickey does not get a point off her serve right here. That one comes softly to Blanchette. She gets it straight to her setter, Fournier. Malafont with a swing on it into the net.
Match point, Hurricanes.
As Canes are at a match point, Hickey going to be serving to the line. And we have a substitution. Hannah Drewart coming back in, subbing off Gracie Andau. This one comes to Blanchette, to Fournier. Drewart hits it. And they're calling a lift there. Holland College blocked on their ball handling errors. They are second on the season with 36 on the year. Font puts one into play. White just out of bounds. Good call by the bench players there, making sure that the Chargers did not put hands up for that one. Malafont to the line, trying to get a point here to force a deuce situation. Malafont serves it into the net, giving Holland their final point needed for a clean sweep. 25-23 in the third set, as the Canes take it 3-0, 25-14, 25-16, and 25-23. Fans, we thank you for joining us this evening on our Crandall Chargers live stream. Make sure to tune in next Saturday, 2 p.m., as our Crandall Chargers will host the MSVU Mystics. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. It's Eric Dixon signing off.